To commemorate the 20th anniversary of its Technology and Learning Conference this year, the National School Boards Association started a new program called 20 to Watch, which identifies and honors emerging leaders in the school technology field. Ann Flynn, NSBA's Director of Educational Technology, explained the thinking behind the program.
There are so many wonderful people who have spent so much of their careers dedicated to helping the education technology movement grow and take root. And we can name so many of them, and frankly, many of us refer to the same people over and over again. At some point, those folks are going to be retiring. There are wonderful people out there doing terrific things right now, but who have just never really emerged on the national scene. And we thought that looking forward for the next 20 years, that it was time to really try to identify some of that new talent.
NSBA put out a national call for nominations, and a panel of EdTech experts chose the final winners. eSchool News sat down with 3 of the winners to talk about their school technology initiatives.
We're a relatively small district, 3,300 students, right outside Philadelphia in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. And our big initiatives that we're focusing on in the classroom is, number one, giving teachers the instructional tools to engage students, motivate them through the use of multimedia. And we've kind of coined the name e-classrooms, is what we call those classrooms, smart classrooms, like they have in colleges, where we're putting ceiling-mounted projectors, speakers, and electronic whiteboards. The way we started that program was by readiness. Teachers would apply for these tools. And so we would grant the equipment, get it installed in their classroom, and then we put together some professional development called Teaching in Your E-Classroom. And they would attend that. What I noticed that the benefit of that, it's rolled out over a course of a couple of years, and now we have 200 classrooms that are these e-classrooms. The benefit of doing it that way was the teachers were interested, and it started to grow from there. The interest grew every year, and they did the marketing. It wasn't us forcing technology upon that or upon them.
20 to Watch leaders cited common themes as the reasons for their success. Among these were leadership, training, support, and the involvement of stakeholders in key decisions.
I think it's just staying vigilant in terms of making sure the equipment's reliable, dependable, that there's support there when they need it. And also, I'd add one more thing on there, is to really understand what their needs are, what their population in the classroom is like, what kind of resources they need. The big thing that we focus on are the instructional tools, the resources available, and then trying to link those resources to lessons. So they come with, lesson ideas, objectives they have for their classroom, and then trying to find ways in which these multimedia resources impact their teaching. What we found last year when we introduced the program to the kids, that this year they would be given a computer, we thought their response would be overwhelming, jump for joy, excited, I get to play with a computer. And what we found was that they were so used to, unfortunately, by their senior year in high school, they were so used to just passively taking in their learning that they weren't as excited because they saw this as more work. And that became the clincher for us, that, oh, okay, we definitely have to give them laptops now. We need to get them involved in active learners, and they're actively engaged in their learning.
For the list of 20 to Watch winners, see the Conference Information Center at eSchool News online.